Hello Internet, in a continuing series of videos on my 2016 Mustang EcoBoost Premium that I got in June. I want to talk about 5 things that I really like about the car, because I did a video about 5 things that I don't like, and I actually completely love the car. So these are 5 things that I think are really cool, that I absolutely love about the car, that I'm glad I got the EcoBoost instead of the GT especially. For the kind of driving that I do a ton of highway mileage. I'm a musician, so I travel, so some of the time I'm taking my Mustang when we're not taking our trailer and our other car, and it's incredible to have the gas mileage that you get from the EcoBoost engine. I'm spending on average probably close to maybe 150, 200 bucks a month less than I was with my other car. Either my Boxster S that I had, or I had a Jeep Liberty, and that car got unbelievably awful gas mileage. So on the highway I'm doing almost 36, so around town it's a lot less. Obviously turbo, you start to get on it a little bit, it eats the gas really quick, but love the engine. The engine's amazing. It's torquey down in the low end, so especially when you're like getting on an on-ramp, it's great. The top end everybody's talked about definitely sucks. It doesn't have much in the way of top end, so if you're really thrashing it, it'll need a bit of a tune. For what I do though, the car is perfect as it is stock. The next thing that I absolutely love are the seats in it. They're both comfortable, and in the Premium you get heated and cooled seats. And I remember hearing a review that said that the cooled seats didn't work very well, but I absolutely love them. I just have them on high like all the time. This summer has been incredible. My drummer and I have commuted to a bunch of gigs together, and he gets just super jealous. And then when we drive our Subaru, our band car, I wish that we had the cooled seats. The heated seats are amazing. It feels like the heat comes like all the way up around your shoulders up in here. I don't know if it actually does, but it feels like it does. I've only had to use the heated seats a couple times because right now it's September, so it's end of summer, and we had a couple really hot weeks, and just absolutely love the heated and cooled seats, and the seats in general are just really comfortable. I'm glad I didn't go for the Recaro ones or anything like that. Again, for the kind of driving that I do, something like that, it's just not necessary. I like all the there's a lot of silly touches on the Premium that I really like. You can't see it right now, but on the Premium there's like a little, you probably can't tell, there's little Mustangs that project down on the ground as kind of like puddle lights that are kind of stupid, but I really like them. There's also a bunch of really nice touches in the cluster, in the gauge, especially the middle gauge. See if I don't have my key with me. But just this middle screen in general, like when cruise control's on, when you turn it off, just all the little touches that they do graphics wise is really cool. I also really love just how the gauges look, the cluster and everything, and the wheels kind of turn right now. The other thing that I like is everything lights up at nighttime. With the Premium, there's the same, whatever color you pick, you can create your own color, which me and my girlfriend did. I know, make fun of me, it's okay. And everything, like the cup holder lights up as it, and in the footwells, in the door, it's really cool. I really like it. I know it's stupid, but those kind of little creature comfort things, I just make my life a little easier while I'm driving back and forth up and down I-95. Next thing that I absolutely love about the car is just the transmission. The way it shifts, it's really smooth, and the throws are not crazy short, but they're not long at all. And the transmission in general is just smooth, and the clutch isn't crazy heavy. You can totally do traffic with it and only be a little uncomfortable. The times that I drive are amazing because normally nobody's on the road, so I don't normally have to deal with it. The last thing that I really like about the car is the styling just in general. I feel like, especially next to like a Camaro or a Challenger, there's just so much more thought put into the lines of this car. There's a lot more creases, and it's almost sort of three-dimensional all around. Like, I absolutely love the taillights because they're three-dimensional, the way that they go in and around. But also even just little stuff like a little crease along here that connects with the middle, that's from the back, and the doors are kind of three-dimensional. I just think that there's a lot of thought put into making the body look cool. And I'm not a Ford guy. I don't like Mustangs. I never have. But the combination of this new styling, I feel like they finally really got the retro thing right, where it's both retro and modern at the same time. And with the independent rear suspension, it really handles well. It's not as good as Boxster S that I had, but it's pretty freaking close. And for a Ford, that's for a Mustang too, that's not necessarily for a Ford, because Ford has made plenty of great race cars and great handling cars, but they've really, the Mustangs started to get to that next level now. So I think with the styling and that engine paired with the suspension, it's really it's a pretty incredible car, especially for the money. My car I got for somehow under $25,000. Got a crazy good deal. But so thanks for watching. Those are the things that I love about my car.